Magandang hapon po mga kaguro. Magandang hapon po sir. Kami po ang Group 1. Ako po si Rafael B. Parocho Jr. Kasama ko po dito sina Sir Alex B. Bautista, Ma'am Maana T. Parocha, Ma'am Teresita S. Torres, and si Ma'am Mel Grace B. Ferrer. Ang report po namin ay hermeneutics and rhetorical interpretation. Una po, what is rhetorical interpretation? Rhetoric, a type or mode of speech, a style of language, and the verbal elements employed in or characteristics of discourse relating to a particular subject. So, this refers to the process of determining how the style or form of a writing influence and on how it is to be understood or understand. It is needed to understand this dahil nagkakaroon talaga ng division sa mga pangunawa sa nilalaman ng binabasa. Iba't ibang pagkakaintindi, kaya nagkakaroon ng iba't ibang denomination or kaya ay yung mga religion. Does the Bible have literary luster? So, does it ever? Bago yan, ano ba ang luster? Ang ibig po sabihin ng luster ay reflective surface or brightness, radiance. So, parang siya ay mirror. So, it presents people as real, live, live people. So, it is alive. It presents authors as capable literary writers, literary artistry of the highest form. So, talaga naman po na ang Biblia ay buhay dahil ang mga author nito ay na sumulat nito ay nabuhay sa panahon ng kung saan nangyari lahat ng naisulat sa Biblia. Next, we have the literary genre. So, literary, ibig sabihin, concerning the writing, study, or content of literature, associated with literary works or other formal writing having a marked style intended to create a particular emotional effect. So, dito sa part na to, ito ay concern kung paano ginawa o sinulat ang isang content ng isang libro. So dito, kailangan natin na pag nag-create tayo ay kailangan meron siyang particular effect, lalo na sa emotional effect ng mga readers. Genre is a French word genus that means a literary type. So example of literary genre, we have the plays, poems, newspapers, novels, short stories, and autobiography. Next, what are the literary genre in the Bible? So ito po. Number 1 is the legal literature. So, alam naman po natin na sa Biblia, talagang may mga batas. Noon pa man sa Old Testament, ito ay panahon pa ni Moses, nagkaroon na ng mga batas. At ito ay nasulat sa Bible. At kahit yung mga batas natin dito sa government natin, sa batas ng tao, ay talaga namang nahango doon sa batas na ni Lord, ni God sa Bible. So, biblical law is scripture that outlines God's commands to His covenant people. Number 2, historical and theological. So, yung mga nakasulat po sa Bible, karamihan ay mga history na nangyari noong kapanahunan ng mga propeta, panahon nila Moises. So, naisulat po lahat yan. It shows the origin and development of beliefs held in the present day and help contemporary theologians identify theological error of the past that should be avoided in the present. Narratives. So, historical narratives is scripture that gives factual retelling of real events. So, sa narratives po, yan po yung mga kwento na totoong nangyari. So, under narratives, we have meron pa. These books in the Bible are not based in myth. They are based in facts. So, lahat po yan ay totoo at totoong nangyari. Kinds of narratives, we have tragedy, epic, ito po yung ancient and traditions, romance, halimbawa, root songs of songs, and then we have heroic, like the King David, yan, heroic. Next, satirical, target nito yung mga stupid political and social viewpoint. Parang editorial ang dating. Polemic, this is a debate. And then next, we have the poetry. Biblical poetry is scripture written in verse. This type of scripture is full of symbolic language, metaphors, word, pictures, and expressions. So, makita po yan sa Proverbs 13:14 and sa Book of Psalms. Basahin nyo na lang po yan. Next, wisdom. Scripture are the reveals that collected wisdom generations of godly people. These sayings, proverbs, and writings communicate principles that are usually true. Here we find principles, not promises. So, si James chapter 3 verse 17 and Proverbs 16 verse 16. Yan po, basahin niyo po sa may mga ano po yun sa wisdom. Gospel, sunod. Scripture that includes eyewitness testimonies about the life of Jesus. Gospels are special type of historical narratives focused completely on Jesus. So ayan. Sa gospel naman po ay John 3:16 and Mark 16 verse 15. Epistles, scripture written in the form of letter, author addresses greetings, thanks. The 21 epistles were written by 6 authors. Paul, Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Colossians, Thessalonians, and Titus and Philemon. Ayan. Apocalyptic. In a scripture that describes what the end times will be like. It uses symbolic language and numbers, word pictures, and images that often seem strange to us. Old Testament apocalyptic found in the book of Isaiah, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, Joel, Zechariah, and Daniel. In the New Testament, Matthew 24:25, Mark 13, and Thessalonians and Revelations. So ito po yung apocalyptic, ito po yung describe the end times, yung mangyayari sa mundo. Next, prophetic. Biblical prophecy is scripture that recounts vision or specific messages from God about the future. So, ito po ang marami sa atin. Yung iba, nagiging propeta na. Sinasabi na alam nila kung ano yung mga mangyayari in the future. So, God lang po ang nakakapagsabi niyan. Next, we have the structural analysis and the causality of structure. Papahapayawan na lang natin. Structure is the network of relations among the parts of an object or a unit. Largest structure patterns, we have whenever you have two or anything, terms, places, clauses, preposition on connectives. So, meron ka ng structures. Therefore, we are looking for what God has said, content, and how God has said it is a form, a relationship, and arrangement. That is one part of the structure. Kinds of structure, grammatical. Yan, alam naman natin na napakaganda ng Bible. Talagang kung grammar lang ang pag-usapan, yun ang pinakamagandang nasulat. Literary, about purposes only. Spheres of structure, within the paragraph, primarily and grammatically. Between the paragraph, primarily and literary. Okay. Principle of structure. Recognition that the paragraph is the basic unit of study and thought. not verse or chapter. Devise a little for each paragraph. We have the brief, memorable, personal, unique to one paragraph. Okay, at the next part of the report will be discussed or present to you by Sir Alex Bautista.